Alright, we love.
What is
Alright,
up? What is up? What is
what's
up?
up? What's up, y'all? It's your boy Chris Pine 0773.
It's simply Samantha 2005.
Yeah. But, that, you
I
did
want
have
to
a,
know about Vito.
oh, Vito, oh my God. Vito, man. I'm telling
He
you, Vito reminds me of, okay, he reminds me of Mubu Crump. Rest in peace, Mubu Crump. He reminds me of
recipe.
Mubu Crump because he goes live every day, all day. And the stuff he be saying, it be like very entertaining, but he be speaking on open cases and criminal murders and all that. So that's why I never post them personally, even though I be wanting to. But see, I got family
Right.
down there. I
Oh
got family
yeah.
down there, and one of my cousins who put me on this stuff, he be telling me like, nah, you don't want to post him. Like, even though, yeah, that's some good content stuff he talking about, but you gotta take this. He talking about people who are alive, and he saying they whole governments and they family can find your channel and straight it, and you don't want to offend nobody. So,
Yeah.
that's why I try
Yeah.
not to post them. But oh my God, this man had a whole rant. I want to say like 2, 3 days ago. He was talking about he was dissing his family on his mom's side. Like literally. The man was
Yeah.
dissing his family on his mom's side. He was saying F his grandma and she weird and if you wasn't if you didn't come out of so and so coochie, I don't F with you and
Damn.
he was dissing his daughter and he said I
No,
ain't
his
worried about
own
my
daughter.
huh?
He was dissing his own daughter.
He was dissing his daughter. You ever seen when Boosie and his daughter got into it?
I hadn't seen that one.
Oh well,
No.
Boosie and his daughter got into it a few times over the years, but I paid attention more to it last year. But okay, they arguments, it was just normal, they in each other's face, y'all know all that. But the stuff
Yeah.
Vito was saying about his daughter, you would have thought that was a random prostitute on the street.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. He is
Man,
unhinged. Now that right
that
there, he
man
is
got
unhinged.
zero chill.
Mm-mm.
That man
No.
has no
He
chill,
don't have
bro.
any I don't see how he don't have a fucking stroke. Like seriously, that stuff is not healthy. People don't understand that. I mean, you cannot stand up and rant and rave all the time, always in shit, and be healthy. It's impossible.
And not only that, that man, like a lot of people down there in Bama, Birmingham in particular, they think he the police or he work for
Well, it's a wonder they ain't on his ass, but he be always taunting them and calling people out and calling them this name and that name, and I mean, good lord, but I could not imagine that. Maybe I don't know. I don't know because I see why he gets like he be like pay our cable bill and people be just sending money for him to tell them some bullshit that they ain't even got a damn thing to do with none of them.
him. Man,
and,
he's
and
always saying some stuff. I was this morning, I had just put my baby on the school bus, walk back in, so I can wash the dishes and whatnot, so I can make me some soup. Um, this man, he say, man, let me get 300 more. Y'all get the likes up. Let me get 300 more likes, reactions, and all that. And then I'm gonna put Didi on blast. How she used to get her back.
Jesus.
He said she used to get her back blown out on dumpsters and all that. Like,
Oh my
whoa,
lord. I know he be going in on her. I mean he really goes in on her. And then she was on there that one time and she was screaming and hollering and cussing and this, that, and the third, walking through her house. I mean, I said, these motherfuckers, they gonna fucking have a heart attack on motherfucking live. And that don't make no sense. Like for real.
man,
I mean, uh-uh.
it's another big artist down there. out of Birmingham. His name is Big Yavo. He's one of my favorite rappers too.
Oh,
Uh,
rest in peace to him.
no, he alive. He alive.
Did you say? Oh, I thought you said rest in peace.
No, I
So,
said big.
sorry about that.
No, it's all good. No, Big Yavo.
Oh, Big Yavo. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. And him
okay.
and Vito actually got into it before. Vito got a few songs dissing him. You know, they was
Mhm.
on whatever. So Vito put it out there that Gavo allegedly gave some girl herpes. And,
Ah, and
and
then what? Somebody started clocking the receipts, wasn't it?
yeah, then the girl went and did a live and she was kind of more so confirming what what's his name was what Vito was saying, and then that's when Yago made his live
Mm-mm.
like that. Like
Man,
Vito, like I said, he's very entertaining. He's funny as hell and all that. But it's just the stuff
he
that
is
they be
funny.
saying. Yeah, he funny as
Eh,
hell. Ain't gonna even
He is
lie.
funny. He is.
He
And
funny as hell.
one of his lives I was watching, and he was trying to do a karate kick, and I guess he hurt himself because he started hollering.
Man, his live. See, he mostly go live on Facebook, but
Hmm.
when I sent you the other day, I sent you his live on Instagram. He said he barely goes live on Instagram, but people was telling him, you know, you should come over here more. That man
Yeah.
was sitting down at that bench that he's at, and the bees kept coming towards his way. This man was literally punching at the bees, literally.
He is crazy.
Jay, I
He
mean,
is
my bad.
crazy.
Vito, funny as hell. I can't even lie. He's very entertaining. But I
But
mean, like,
this whole wave of exposing people, cause he be calling out. He start like with, and he'll go through the whole damn family,
oh
and
yeah.
like, mm. And I mean, that's just too much. It's just too much. I'm so happy that I'm not in Birmingham, cause I just
See, my family originate from Alabama, so we sprinkled out all through Alabama, like not just Birmingham. We got people in Mobile, Clinton, Utah, Tuscaloosa, Northport, all through Alabama.
see we do
So,
too. I should one day I'm gonna DM you that map that pinpoints like where all my relatives are, because
uh,
that's where my family originated from. On my mom's side is Mississippi, Alabama, and then they migrated up like to Tennessee, and then eventually to Kentucky. But on my dad's side, they
uh-huh,
from Louisiana, like we got like a lot of Creole in our on my dad's side, my on his mom's side. But yeah, so all down in there. But actually, before the during the Great Migration, basically all black folks came from the South in
uh-huh,
one way or another. You know,
uh-huh.
yeah.
Like
So
on
yeah,
my mom's side, on my mom's side, they all, Alabama, but then eventually, they start migrating and they went to Chicago, and then
yeah.
eventually, my mom and my dad, when they met, they was in Chicago, but I want to say she had to be like 8, maybe 7, 8 months pregnant with me, and then eventually she went to California. And then my
Mm.
dad's side, they all through Ohio, more so Youngstown and Cleveland and
You got any
uh
people in Columbus? I got people
yeah,
in Columbus.
hella people in Columbus, hella people in Columbus. My
Yeah,
family's all through there.
yeah.
If you ever heard of anybody with the last name Ramey, Raimey, Ramey, that's my dad's side.
Rainy. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. I don't know. That's crazy. Me and you might be distant cousins. You don't ever know. But because I mean the world's big, but it's also a small world. But my dad he lived in Chicago for many years, but that's because he had an aunt that lived up there, and his dad's side of the family they migrated from like Tennessee and let me think. Tennessee and Kentucky by
Okay.
the way of like West Virginia and stuff like that because they was big coal miners and stuff. And so my
Yeah.
dad, he lived in Chicago for most of my life, and then he moved outside of Chicago to Evanston.
Hmm. I used to work out there at Evanston.
Did you?
I used to
And
work at I used to work at Northwestern University as a I started off as a floater in the cafeteria, but then eventually they gave me the stir fry cook thing station.
oh, cool. That's cool. I'm trying
And
to think. Where is the? Let me look on my phone real quick. 'Cause my dad, he was a pipe fitter and a welder, but now his dad was a coal miner, and then on my mama's side, um, it was real big on coal mining and stuff back
yeah,
years ago. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think. Let me see, cause my dad he helped build yeah, the Sears Tower. My dad helped build
oh
that.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's up. My grandfather, he was a welder as well, and he used to build his own knives. Like he used to make his own knives and swords or
Oh,
whatever.
that's cool. That
And
is cool. I've
I
always.
got a love for swords and knives. I collect them.
Oh, that's neat. For real. For
Hmm.
real. Oh, because I've always wanted to learn how to throw knives and axes.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
That I think that's cool.
I be seeing video. It's a place out in Indiana. Uh, I believe Michigan City, Indiana, if I'm not mistaken. I be seeing
Hmm.
ads for this place where basically it's kind of like an arcade, but at the same time they got this little section where you can go over there and toss knives and axes and stuff like that.
Yeah, see, that's cool. They just opened one here recently, but for the most part, like when they do that shit, they just go out in the damn woods and throw them. But
Sure.
they opened up a little like sports bar, and
Yeah,
upstairs is what they do. You can do that up there.
sure.
I want to ride a mechanical bull. I think that'd be fun, but shit, now hell, I probably couldn't even. I probably wouldn't last the damn .5 seconds. Oh, I like all that country shit though.
I ain't gonna even lie. Me, I mean, I grew up north, Midwest, and West Coast, but being down south, I done learned a lot of stuff. I done seen my cousins and them literally go take a tractor and show me how to build a hole big enough so they can fit a casket in it
Dang.
from scratch. No rulers, no nothing. They just took a tree and did it. Took a tree stick and did it. Learning how to cut and butcher, you know, how they do the pigs or whatever. All that kind of stuff be interesting to me. I don't eat pork, but still, all that be interesting to me. Yo, we good? Hello? I think.
You there?
Hello? Yeah, we good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear my bad. I locked my dang on phone screen.
Oh,
But
we good.
yeah, did you hear the? I heard what you were saying. I was saying, yeah, that's like what my family comes from is all that. type stuff. Like my uncles uh were both carpenters, and
Uh-huh.
so they could build cabinets and stuff like that. But then I worked like with a lot of power tools and stuff for like 6 years and drove forklifts, so I know how to use a lot of like band saws and table saws and all kinds of different wood things that like turn wood into furniture and shit like that.
Yeah,
I did that for
yeah,
a
yeah.
long time. Yeah. And
Yeah, that's what's up.
that's cool. I like stuff like that though. Cause if you can do
Um,
things like that, you can survive anywhere, you know?
um, I cook a lot, and I have a lot of different influences on the stuff I be cooking. It's this one YouTube channel. It's called Village Cooking Channel. It's somewhere in India. Now you don't know what they saying because they only bring the subtitles out when they putting out the ingredients for what they gonna put in their meal. But basically,
Uh-huh.
what you got is like maybe 8, maybe 10 men who are, I guess, the leaders of a certain village, and they already got their meat and whatever they got prepared. They already got that. All they got to do is take it out. They go into the river, wash their meat, and then they go cut up, process. They dig a hole in the ground and literally built a fire pit and bring the pots and pans and the oil and the utensils and cook out in the wild. And once they fin like they not just cooking for them, they cooking for the entire village. So they eat first, and then they go back and feed their whole family, their whole village, the
Oh
elders and
wow.
the kids and all that.
Uh-huh. And
And
what
I get
culture is
yeah,
that?
it's Indian.
Oh,
If
okay.
you if
Okay.
you ever watched the Simpsons before, the character
Yeah.
Apu, the character
Yeah.
Apu from the Quickie Mart, that's exactly who they look like.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy too, cause that culture is so pretty, and like all their clothes and their jewelry and all that stuff so pretty. But they have got a lot of poverty over there too.
Oh
Poverty,
yeah,
damn. Yeah, they got a
yeah.
lot, and it's all like in front. Like, well, I won't say all of it, but a lot of it is in front of the Taj Mahal. And if I'm not mistaken, ain't the Taj Mahal like one of the seven wonders of the world?
I believe so.
And that's
I heard that
crazy.
before. Don't quote me on that, but I believe so.
I think it is, but like it's like they live in like what we would consider a landfill.
And then you know what's so crazy? I'm not big on politics or don't get me started with math. I'm not good on it. If
Yeah,
math
me
had a
either. Fuck all
if
that. I hate
math
math.
had a if math had a face, I'll punch it. But
Right.
like now that I'm like that, I do pay attention a little bit. I just find it crazy that we over here like we over here grocery store wise, they putting taxes on our meat or and all that is getting big. When you got places like what I just described, they just go out into the wood and find their own meal.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. See, I said that eventually I was gonna start growing like herbs and stuff
Hmm.
because I I like all that botanical type of stuff, and um it would be really neat to get into all of that. But I mean, I don't know. I got so many different interests. It's crazy, and I know you can't do it all. But I need to just try to focus in on like maybe a couple different things and just do that. Maybe eventually I'll get there one day, but yeah, cause I mean, I don't.
Man,
It's one being cultured is very important. Yeah, like you do
uh,
yourself a great disservice by thinking that your way is the only way. Like you will never get anywhere like that.
and do you know
But
what's so crazy? I'm glad you just said that. It's a movie. It's called Ghetto Stories with Boosie and Webby.
mhm.
And And then they got Taryn Turner. Taryn Turner is came from Menace to Society. If you ever seen that,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah,
Minister Society. I've seen that.
yeah, yeah. They got him in there. But basically,
Oh,
what what the movie is about is it's in Baton Rouge. Just you got the North Side beefing with the South Side. Boosie from the South Side. What's his name? Webby from the North Side. So they ops
okay.
and they beefing the whole movie, but they don't even know that the same man who basically raising both of them, they don't even know that's their uncle. Like they don't know their cousins.
Oh
He
wow.
didn't. They didn't find that out until the funeral. But
Damn. That's fucked up.
but the one who set up the one who set up the death in the first place, uh, he told them. They say, look, so you represent the north side, you represent the south side. They said y'all fucking competing when you niggas should be fucking linking up and making money. He say fuck making toast when a nigga could be making a
Yeah.
whole bakery.
Yes.
And and
Absolutely.
and then he also said, and I believe this applies to real life, like with the street guys. He said that's
Yeah.
the problem with y'all youngsters. He said, see, y'all grew up thinking one or two blocks, like they neighborhood, what they represent. Y'all grew up thinking one or two blocks is the whole world. And
Right.
I have to agree with that because there's a lot of people who don't travel. Kenny, what up, though? Um, who don't travel, who,
Hey,
you know,
Kenny Rogers.
y'all got me laughing from last night. You had that boy
Oh God.
hungry.
What was he? What was you saying? Don't
um,
be over here starting no shit, Kenny Rogers.
we good, kid, we good. But I have to agree with that statement when he said that people grew up like people. Okay, for example, let me just use O Block for example. But
Mhm.
guys like that grew up in that building thinking that that was their whole world, but they never traveled state to state or overseas or whatever the case may be and seen different,
Right.
and learn different. Me, I travel. Like I was born in Long Beach, California, but my family moved to Chicago when I was 7, which we already had family out there. So I grew up in Chicago, but then I was raised in between California, Chicago, and Alabama, and then I just
Oh,
travel a lot.
okay. Back and
So
forth, and so yeah, so you got to
yeah,
experience a lot more of the world and
yeah. All
stuff.
right, for
Yeah,
sure,
that's
Kenny.
good to do.
For sure, Kenny. We gonna check it out, bro. For sure. Man, hey, don't be over there, man.
Oh God.
Don't be over there
Oh
getting nobody
God.
upset, Kenny.
Lord Jesus.
Hey, I fuck with Kenny, man. He funny.
What does that even mean? He going live in 3 minutes. Is that what they say? Yes, that's
Yeah,
what they
yeah,
say.
yeah. He going live on his channel.
Oh, Jesus. Oh
I know.
Lord.
Man, he gonna
You
go
better
in on
sage
somebody.
you better sage your microphone before you start. Kenny
Say
Rogers.
somebody stuff.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he say I go nuts. Hell no.
He
But
yeah, well he ain't lying there. That ain't no cap. Uh, nah,
I
but
shout out
like
Kenny Rogers
shout out shout out to you, Kenneth. Yep.
though. Hey, he was getting mad about that last night.
Lord have mercy. Who would thought that now that right there would just really send somebody over the edge? That's crazy.
But I gotta agree with him to a certain extent. Okay, we already know my real name is not Chris Partner. We know that. But
Yes.
let's just say my initials are RR. Like
Oh
rough,
Jesus.
yeah. That's my initials RR. Let's just say that much. And
Okay.
my, my one cousin, she be saying my government all the time. But
Mm.
then I'll tell her, like, oh, don't be saying my government rules and that. Man, you know me, call me Ray Ray, or I just throw my YouTube name out there. Call me Chris Partlow. And she'll still say my
Right.
government, but she don't realize how dangerous that is.
Well, see, I mean, I would have never known that had he not responded to it. Cause I mean, I'm looking at Kenny. So in my mind, I'm like,
It's
oh,
so
well,
Kenny.
yeah. Bye, Kenny. Lord.
Oh
But
my
yeah.
God.
I mean, shoot, I don't know, Lord.
When
Mm-mm.
see, I grew up with different environments, and I grew up diverse. I've never been like, okay, I've been all through the South, but I've never been to like Louisiana, or I've never been nowhere past Mississippi. I've never been to the Carolinas. I've never been to Florida, Georgia, anything like that. I've never been to none of the eastern, city, the eastern states, New York, Philly, anything like that. But
No, I haven't either ever. But let's see. I've only really traveled like around in my area, like back like Indiana.
yeah,
I've been to Illinois, of course. Uh, uh, let's see, Missouri, Tennessee. I ain't never been to Georgia or Alabama. Um, where else have I been? Not too many places. I would like to be a lot more well traveled, but but now my son, on the other hand, since he's been grown, like he done been all kind of places. He been to New York like twice. He
that's
been
what's up.
to Florida. He done been to Costa Rica.
Oh wow.
He done been um he went to Cincinnati. They done been to I think he's been to every single professional ball game uh except for football maybe. Because I know he went to Major League Baseball game when they went to New York. Of course, basketball, because right when COVID hit, when they shut it down for the season, he went to
Mm-hmm.
go see. Uh, he went to go see. I don't know. I can't even remember. I used to remember who it was, but the very last
Uh-oh.
NBA game
No,
of
I'm
that
listening.
season.
My bad. I'm listening to you. Kenny. I just got the notification that he live, and his title said
Oh,
Rogers is there having 40, and he got somebody who recently passed away named in a subject
oh
that
God.
I don't talk about.
Oh, well, okay. You want to go over there and see what he talking about?
No, hell no. I ain't finna
Oh,
come.
okay.
Yeah, no, straight.
Okay. Oh, I will. I'm sorry that he had a death. Is that what he said?
No, 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 not his dad. Have you heard the name Big Bill before?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Rest in peace,
Yeah,
Big
rest in
Bill.
peace, rest in peace, Big Bill. Matter of fact, let me put that in the comments. But he basically talking about that. And see, I'm not involved with none of that type of stuff, nor do I want
Oh, I
backlash
hear
for
you.
me even giving my opinion on stuff like that.
Right. Oh no,
I
I
just
hear
go
you.
to somebody else's videos. I go to something like Trenches News. He talk about it. Chris Barnes, Kenny talking about. I go to somebody else, learn a little bit from each one because I watch all of them. I learn a little bit from each one, but I won't say nothing. Like as far as me
Right.
giving me 2 cents, because who am I? When you give your opinions on situations that don't matter, I mean, I won't say matter, but has nothing to do with you. That's when you make yourself
Yeah.
a target.
Yeah. No.
Like,
Yeah. You're right.
like that one blogger. I ain't gonna say her name, and no, not the voice lady, not her. But
Oh, okay.
that one blogger. Uh, have you ever heard this blogger calling herself the queen of paperwork?
Mhm. Mhm.
Her,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
her. Um, she does stuff that's just questionable, and I understand you're a blogger and all that, but you're making yourself a target. Like, okay, one thing she did, in which I know where she got the information from, but she basically her and another channel called Music 101. They did a collaboration video, and
Mhm.
basically what they did is they created a scenario that oh 05, I'm sorry, not oh 05 one Melly. My bad, Melly. Rest in peace, oh 05 one Melly. But
Rest in peace. Oh, five
YNW
one million.
Melly. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I meant YNW Melly. But
Yeah.
they basically created a scenario saying that it was a drug deal going wrong, and
Lord have
Melly didn't
mercy.
kill him. Melly didn't kill him. It was a guy who they was meeting up with who did the killing and told them to get rid of the gun and all this. But why would he leave them alive and all this? And they ruffled a few feathers too. Spoon, which is YNW Juby's father, he was going off on. I read exactly where they got that from. That's on Reddit in the YNW Melly section,
Right.
where they got the little theory from and everything. Which is an interesting theory, but I mean, you playing with
Wow.
people's families,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
even though I don't like to sit up there and give my opinions on murders,
Mm-mm.
deaths, whether they
No.
open cases or closed, but I will say this much: it gets on my nerves, and this is with anybody, any situation. It gets on my nerves when somebody goes to jail, possibly for a body, and then they just so happen to be famous or got money, and then you got a whole bunch of people talking about freedom, they ain't do nothing, but yet the evidence clearly shows that they did what they being accused of. But you never say rest in peace to the family. I mean, rest in peace to the victim, or you never see how they family
Yeah.
doing behind all this. It's y'all run with
Right.
the popular people. And
Right.
it's some
Yeah.
people that's in jail to this day that I actually got a liking to, like Queso. I actually like that little dude. But
Yeah. Yeah.
from what he did, I mean, from
It's
what he done
wrong.
did on the internet, from the
Yeah.
evidence that he didn't put out there and all that, I can't say for him. No
Yeah.
offense,
No.
but I
Right.
can't.
No. I mean, I know. That's why I try to like I said, if whatever I post, I don't put my voice to it. I just post it. But
Yeah,
I don't. I mean, and I'm sure that there's plenty of people would have problem with that, but I do not. I do not push my personal feelings onto that stuff. I don't. I just don't. Because I'd rather not. It's just there to watch. And so it
man.
is what it is.
Me watching the whole YNW Melly case, and then them with the retrial or whatever.
Mhm.
With the retrial, they was eliminating people as far as jurors go. They were saying whoever's in tune with the case or whoever knows about what's going on and all that, we don't need y'all
Yeah.
here because it's pretty much like y'all gonna be unfair and biased to Melly and feel like he guilty whether y'all see the evidence or not. So
Yeah.
that's what I learned too. You can't be. I mean, you can be invested, but you can't be emotionally attached with some of these cases.
Mm-mm.
But I
Mm.
will say some of these cases hits a home, like that little boy, Adam and Clinton.
Yeah, that's really sad too.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
like my little cousin that happened to him before. So some of them cases actually hit home.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Yep. 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 Especially like when you're a parent yourself and
Oh
you got family and stuff like that, you really have to really take that into account, when you discuss things like that. And words are really powerful.
yeah,
There's
of
a
course,
lot of power in what you say.
of course.
So when you get caught up in mudslinging and all that stuff, it's just not good energy to put into the universe, I don't think. But
Hmm.
I know that
Man,
people love mess, and so you know,
I try to stay away from it my best I
me
can.
too, me too. I got plenty of other things I could be focused on, but I mean, what really bothers me though is that it's just the cycle just continues, and that's what's really sad. That stuff gotta stop. But
Yeah,
I remember a time because I always been into hip hop, period,
yeah.
all the way back like to Run DMC and all them,
Hmm.
Cool Mo D and all them. And then as like I think we was talking about this a little bit like on the first live or something. But then as time progressed, it kind of like escalated a little more. And I mean, like when Birdman and Master P and them was all out, they was really like that, but wasn't nobody doing what they doing now, like pulling up
Hmm.
charges and all. I mean, you didn't really know they whole story until like they was like big and famous. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
And
like
speaking of
I don't
which,
know.
y'all go follow y'all go subscribe to that BZ baby. She's still working on it, but she got a documentary that she plans to put out about Kevin Miller, Master P's. I think that's the older brother, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
See murder.
yeah. No, not C Murder. No, C Murder's the younger brother. They got a brother who died named Kevin Miller who was in the streets.
Oh, and they used to shout him out in their songs.
Hmm.
Yeah, back
Yeah,
long
yeah,
time ago. Yeah, okay, that's
yeah,
cool. Yeah, subscribe to Beezy.
yeah,
That
yeah.
Beezy.
That
What up,
busy.
Beezy?
Yeah, she planning on doing that. She's still working on it, but
Well, good
that's
for her.
yeah. Oh yeah, and see
Good for
that
her.
too. That too. People know some of the story, but anytime I seen a documentary on Kevin Miller, it would always just go straight to P. It wouldn't mention nothing like, okay, Kevin
Mm-mm.
died, okay, P did this, but it was supposed to be about him. So that's pretty much why she just want to put her insight on it, and which ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody gotta do what they do. Yeah. I mean, cause shoot, I don't plan on I plan on having a channel to go off into a whole nother avenue. Actually, I was just doing this kind of like to see get the hang of it for real. I mean, cause
Yeah,
shit, honey, I'm more about positivity actually. So I don't know.
I
Oh
shout out
God,
to
my knees hurt.
wow. Y'all was
Go
talking about that
ahead.
on live last night too.
Yeah, I know. I know they hurt though, but
Man,
anyway.
the stuff, man, you was like, what's wrong with y'all? Why y'all keep taking innocent stuff and making it sound so nasty?
That wa- But y'all was. Hey, you need to listen. You need to listen to a playback.
No, I did listen to the playback this morning. Y'all, man, I was in tears laughing.
Oh my gosh. I was like, what is going on? I was like, everything I said. Mm, mm.
Man, that's just well, I can't speak on all dudes, but for sure that's a Chicago dude for you. They gonna take the simplest thing and think nasty with it.
No, I think that's just men. I bet you anything, because that testosterone be taking y'all over. It has y'all in a chokehold.
Man, I mean,
I'm telling you.
I'm quiet. I'm shy. I'm scared of girls. I ain't never had a girl in my life. Hey, let me
You
stop
ain't
playing. Let
never.
me stop playing. I'm playing. I'm
What
playing.
the
I'm
hell?
playing.
I was about to say, Lord, here we go. Here we go.
I was just playing. I was just
Oh
playing.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is too funny. No, but y'all, it was funny though last night. It was really funny for real. But I was just like, what keeps happening? Like I was taking everything I said. And then y'all be like, whoa. No,
Man, what you say when I pulled out the pen? You said something
Yeah,
long and
I was
hard
like,
on the camera. I'm
I
like,
promise
pause.
you, I promise, yes, that, yeah. That's it, because I was like, what is that? Because I mean, because I didn't know. I was like, oh wow, is it? What is that? And then, because it did look, but you said it was red, and to me it looked pink.
No, it's red.
Damn.
Matter of fact, do I got it on me?
And see, that's crazy that, because you probably remember this. Remember that post that kept going around of the dress, the striped dress, and people were
Uh-huh.
saying, some people were saying it was white and blue, and other people were saying
Oh
it was
yeah,
something
yeah,
else.
yeah, 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 yeah. I
Yeah,
remember that. Yeah. See,
yeah, and see that's
it's red and white
yeah. Let me
with the
hold
little
on.
club.
Let me brighten up my screen. Maybe that's what eh, I guess it is. If I guess it is through the screen. It looks pink, but honey, and it looks like it's about 15 inches long.
What the hell? Hmm,
It does. I don't know.
that's
Okay.
terrible.
And okay. Well, now that you put it in that scale size, I
God,
see. But it just,
oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Lord,
Okay, there we go.
oh my gosh. Cause you know, a long time ago when I worked at when I worked in a pharmacy, one of the uh people I worked with had broken up with the guy she was dating, and it must have been a really bad breakup because he mailed a humongous vibrator to work to her through FedEx.
Fuck.
Yes, yes, yes.
What?
And so, yeah, so when that happened, I mean, people's reactions be based off past experiences. So when I seen that, I was like, oh no. Like, I was like, it's done escalated, and I did not know nothing about it. But yeah, yeah, because she got this box, and she was like, she actually thought that it was like medicine, because like you get medicine in, like receive medicine in from shipping every day. So she thought it was just like medicine. She opened it up, and oh my gosh, she just busted out crying. Because it'd be cameras everywhere and shit. She was like, I'm gonna lose my job.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah, and he put a card in there and it said, "Sit on it and spin, bitch."
Oh, what the hell? I'm surprised that didn't go viral.
Hell no, no, God no. But I know I about died. I was like, cause I sure wasn't expecting it, cause working in pharmacy is already like working in a layer of hell anyway. And so you don't be expecting shit like that. And when she opened up that box and that great big old, I was like, oh my God.
Hell no. Oh shit. We good? We good? Hello?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. Hell
yeah.
no.
No, yeah, stuff be getting crazy, and I don't put nothing past nobody. But I'm glad that that was your vape, because I honestly didn't know what was going on, and then you was coughing and stuff, and I was like, "Is somebody over there with?"
No, that shit just, it's just, the, what can you say? Yeah, you see the
No,
little,
it's just that gas. That's what it is.
yeah, the little liquidy stuff. Like, man, even
Yeah.
if I take a little baby pull off of this is just gonna make me cough. And
Damn.
like, I
See, I
prefer to
used to
smoke my
be.
weed, huh?
No, go ahead. What was you saying?
I prefer to smoke my weed, but this is like when I ain't got no money to get no weed. I'll just get these temporarily.
Oh, okay.
I
And
done
it
had this,
works.
yeah.
That's cool. I mean, I don't smoke or drink, but I used to. I used to do both.
See, look, I ain't trying to show my face, but look, you see, smoke.
Say what?
Said I ain't trying to show my face, but look, this little boy.
Oh damn, damn. Oh shit. Good lord.
This little bottom part. This little
Good
part at the bottom
God.
finna. This little
Oh,
part
okay.
is finna light up.
Yes. Oh, oh, and now it looks red. Yeah.
It did look.
Dang.
It's a plug. It's a plug right there. Just charge it.
Good God. Jesus.
But no, it's good that it's good that I
Jesus.
actually get it. Being that I got a cold, it's gonna get that mucus up.
Good Lord. I'm gonna send you a care package one day to you need a PO box. I'll send you a care package. I be giving my son care packages like with allergy medicine, Tylenol, ibuprofen, nose spray, all that stuff so that they'll have it when they get sick because they be over just trying to get by taking anything they got. They be over there
Yeah,
taking, and I guess maybe it's because I worked in the pharmacy and I'd be like, you need to be taking this, that, and the third. But yeah, yeah, and I mean, I like to take care of people, but shit, that's probably why I'm in the shape I'm in now. Be taking care of people and don't take care of yourself. That shit catch up with you quick.
oh
Ooh,
yeah. I learned a
I used to
hard lesson
just
about
do
that.
nothing but work, 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 work.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I definitely learned a hard lesson about that. Taking care of everybody else and not taking care of myself.
Yeah, but it's not a good thing because then the people that depend on you, if you get down, you won't be able to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, learn how to take care of yourself, it's definitely a learning process. Now, what am I looking at? Oh, the puppy. Hey, now, baby. Yesterday, my dog heard your voice and she was like sitting in the window looking out, going, she was, oh, she's precious. Is she blue and white?
Gray and white. She
Gray
got
and
blue
white.
eyes though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She
I
in my
used to
room.
have a neighbor who had nothing but a whole backyard full of pit bulls and well he had some his house dogs were those little French bull terriers, but his pit bulls they stayed in outside in the back and Lord they get loose every doggone day. It'd be about three, four of them at one time. And my dog, she's a little bitty old mean little Chihuahua mix, but she thinks she can take on the world. And oh
Yeah,
my
that's how them little
God.
small dogs be. Little Yorkies and whatnot,
Oh,
thinking they can like they act like they pit bulls and shit.
I'm telling you, Mint, she got me like she almost got me fucked up by a pit bull one time. But yeah, his dogs would get loose, and so I would try to stop and pet them long enough for her to go get up on the porch, so my mom would open the door so she could go in, and she would see
Uh
me petting them dogs, and she would turn around and come back and try to bite them.
yeah. Brought down. And they ain't get on there with her?
No, because I was able to thank God I didn't let her bite them, because you know that would have been fucked up. I wouldn't have had no dog. But she
Mm.
is super protective and oh Lord, but she's old. My dog is old. She's 15 years old.
Oh damn.
Mhm.
Oh, speaking of which, let me ask you that. I know dog years and human years are totally different. I know she's technically what,
It's
12, maybe 13.
103.
Huh?
You talking about my dog?
I'm talking about my dog.
Oh,
She,
okay.
she she's technically 12 or 13 weeks, but how would I count that? Like does she
I
go?
didn't think you could. I didn't think you could count it into the first year.
Oh.
until she reaches a year old. That's what I thought, but I could be wrong.
Well, I got her when I got her. She was 9 weeks.
Okay.
Now she like what 12 or 13 weeks or something like that.
And so if she was so count back 13 weeks or 12 weeks and how what 12 weeks is what? Damn, 3 months. Is it 3 months? Yeah, 3 months.
Hmm.
So she was born like when? At the end of December,
Uh-huh.
January?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I know. I went to go get her. It had to be January
yeah.
because I know Christmas and all that was over.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Oh, look at her. She's cute. My dog's birthday is in August. No, they're cute. My dog's name is Topanga.
Oh yeah, I heard that name before.
Probably from Boy Meets World.
Oh yeah. Okay, that
Mm.
is right. I'm about to say I know that name for so much,
Yeah.
and that's crazy. Her name is Namiria. Shut up. Her name is Namiria, which it came from the well, okay. The show is called A Game of Thrones, but
Mhm.
well, the Game of Thrones, that's the name of the show. But see, the whole universe series is called A Song of Ice and Fire. And so that's just so happened to be the first book of Game of Thrones. And the first 5 seasons is based on, okay, the first season, first book, the second season, second book, the uh, third season, third book, fourth season, fourth book, fifth season, fifth book, and then season 7, 8, and 9. I mean 7 and 8. They just randomly did their own things because he never finished the books
Oh, okay. And how come he never finished them?
because he's doing so much. Like
Oh,
okay,
okay.
he helped write some of the episodes, but then he had a whole bunch of spin-off shows that he was trying to get the okay for, which I wanted him to. They was trying to do a show called Blood Moon, which is a show about the White Walkers, the Ice Demons. Well, on the show, they're called the White Walkers. They're basically ice demons. Like they can control the dead and all that. But in the books, they're called the others. They not ice demons in the books. They basically like ghouls, like ghosts, like that little ghost off of Mario with the big eyes or whatever. They basically like them, but like they shape like they men, but they basically ice demons in the. I mean, ghost demons in the books, but ice demons in the show. Like they switched it. But stop biting your tail, weirdo. But the name that I chose for her was Nymeria, in which the character Arya Stark, like, okay, on the pilot episode of one of the chapters in the book, they found uh, a dead dire wolf and a dead stag who basically had a fight to the death, and that also was a foreshadow for two different houses that was gonna fall. But the dire wolf, before it died, it gave birth to to five regular dire wolf puppies, and then it gave birth to the runt, the bastard. And basically, it's five Stark children. So, like for the royal house, it's five Stark children, and the dire wolf is a representative of their house. So then they took the five dire wolves, but then Jon Snow, who's really not, he thinks he's a bastard, but he's not a bastard. That's just a lie he was told. He's really the king. As soon as they was leaving away, they seen that he heard something else, and there was another dire wolf, but that one was different from the rest, in which he believes he's a bastard, so that was his dire wolf. In which the girl Aria, she named hers Nymeria, which Nymeria basically, uh, the name it got something to do with like a princess warrior type of lady, and basically like one of them Amazon lady things. You know what I'm talking about? The Amazon women. Yo, hello. Uh. We good? Hello.
You there?
Yeah, we good. You can hear me?
Why they did that to me? I know what it was. Cause I switched screens and then my screen went to sleep.
Uh,
Oh, I hear her.
you hear my daughter telling her to shut up.
Is she?
Shut up now, Mary. They do this all day. It'd
That's
be so
funny because when
funny.
we got my dog, my son was young. He was like 8, I think, 7 or 8. Oh, Jesus. I heard her that time.
She was in the bathroom with the door the
I
whole closed the whole time, but I guess she
heard
went to
her.
just open the door. Shut up now, Mary.
Yeah. How old is she?
My baby, she 7. She'll be 8 April 18th.
Oh.
And then you want to know what her due date was, which is the funniest shit in the world to me.
Mhm.
Her due date was 420.
Oh, for real.
Due date was 420. She just came out like 2 days early.
Well, cool. Cause you sure didn't want to be 419, cause that's Hitler's birthday. 420 is a good day.
Whoa, wait, 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 wait.
But
That's Hitler's birthday?
well, I mean, you said she born on 418, but her due
Yeah,
date was 420, and
yeah.
Hitler's birthday was 419, I think. 419.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. So
Hell
that's
no.
good. I mean, she dodged that one. Who would want to be have the same birthday as him?
Bro, man, some people be getting mad. I know this one church lady, I won't put her name out there, but she tell everybody that her birthday is November 1st. But you want to know what her real birthday is?
When is it?
Halloween.
Oh Lord. Oh my goodness.
So she tell
Yeah. So she
everybody
says it's
first.
November 1st. Lord.
And which
Man, oh man, oh man.
for the record, I fell out with a friend for what I'm about to say. But I understand people got their religions and their beliefs and all that. But it kind of gets on my nerves when people take their religious aspects and have to be a party pooper and don't let the kids be kids. Like
Yeah.
we grew up trick or treating and watching what we wanted to watch. I don't want to hear that. Oh, it's demonic. It's the devil. I don't want to hear that shit.
Mm,
Let
no. It's
let
only
kids be
demonic
kids.
because people made it like that.
That's what I'm
It could
saying.
just be a day to go get free candy and dress up. I love to dress up, and I'm fucking an old woman.
Nah, I'm
But
old as hell, but every year, in which I'm gonna do it this year, I'm gonna order myself a Halloween costume. I'm thinking of 4 possible outfits, and I'm gonna go trick or treat with my baby. Well, I'm gonna
yeah,
let
I
her
used to
do her
go.
thing, but yeah,
I used to go with my son. I used to take him and one of his friends. and go trick or treating. Even what it didn't matter what I if I was tired or not, we still went. Hell, so that's for the kids. You know, you only get to be a kid once.
Exactly, and that's why which I ain't got nothing against him, but I'm glad he found his way. But I had to unsubscribe and unfollow J Hood from O Block because his
Oh
preaching,
yeah,
I understand it, but you being a little bit too judgmental, bro. You don't know everybody's situation.
yeah. He's doing a yeah. He really I don't know. It's I don't know why he chose to portray himself that way because he could have done it a little bit differently and would have people would have a lot more. I don't know. Maybe they would take him a lot more seriously because you can't shove stuff down people's throat like religion, all
Yeah,
that stuff. You can't do that because it's gonna it won't it that don't work. You know what I'm saying? It does not work that way.
and then you know what's so crazy? Not just with religion, but with sexuality too. Not just I ain't just talking about the LGBT. I'm talking about with sex. Period. Like if
Yeah.
people pay attention to movies and films like I do, like nowadays, every time you look up, you got a character who's LGBT. I'm a nerd, so I still read comic books and all that. They
Mhm.
got a recent comic book where they made Superman. I mean, not Superman. Robin. They made Robin gay. And
Oh, really?
yeah. Wolverine. He got a son who called himself Dark Wolverine. Dark Wolverine is gay.
What? But
Yeah.
but why does it have to be dark Wolverine?
Like literally, they call him Dark Wolverine because his skin is a little bit dark, but then also it's a tragedy that happened. Stop barking at my baby.
Listen.
It's a it's a tragedy. Me and my daughter share a bunk bed, and my daughter getting in her bed, and not Mary trying to get up there with her. That's why she barking. But with the Dark Wolverine, I think his name is Dakin or Dope. Let me see how to spell it. His real name, I'm gonna put in the comments. But that's his real name. But he goes by Dark
Oh, okay.
Wolverine because basically some ninjas they was living in Japan, some ninjas, some assassins, whatever you want to call it. They came to kill Wolverine, but they end up killing the mother, and the
Mhm.
son blames Wolverine for it. And so Wolverine is an X Men. He's a hero, but then what's his name? Dark Wolverine. He's not a hero. He's like an anti-hero, like a vigilante, like Superman. I mean, not like Batman, kind of like. So
Mhm.
that's why they call him Dark Wolverine. Like,
Oh,
the
okay.
superheroes is
Okay.
the ones that's supposed to stop the bad guys and all that. He ain't doing none of
Yeah.
that. He catching bodies.
But you see, like, okay, so now they're including the LGBTQ community plus I forgot the plus community into everything, kind of like they had to start including people of color into things. You see what I'm saying? Because it's basically another civil rights
Yeah.
movement. You know what I'm saying? And so, because at one time, if any person of color that was portrayed in film or cartoon, it was in a certain light.
Hmm.
And then um, and see it. But the only reason why everything's so complicated is because people have complicated it. If people were just able to live their life the way they wanted to, it wouldn't be all of this. It wouldn't be. I don't know. It wouldn't always have to be so heavy and so. Ugh. I don't like. I don't like feeling down. I like to be happy. I don't. I mean,
Uh, I think
it's
I can
just
relate to what you just said. Like
one.
when you said people make things complicated. Okay, for example, like I keep saying I'm a nerd. I'm into anime, all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
G G Herbo out of Chicago, the rapper.
Mhm.
He said the Avengers, the DC movies, Marvel, all that. He said that's not nerd. That's some nerdy stuff. That's for lames and all this. Yeah, that might be true, but it keeps them out the way. They ain't going to jail and doing all this crazy
Yeah.
stuff.
You
And
know how much, man? Well, it's a whole bunch of people who have invested into that stuff. Because I know when my son was growing up, I spent a shit pot full of money on all of that. You
yeah,
know, like the hurricanes and I mean, you name it, the DC Marvel games and stuff. I mean, there's it, and how is that if it's keeping people safe and stuff like that? How is that wrong? How is it? Sounds to me it would be positive, but I
because
don't
that
know.
goes back to what I said about the Boosie and Webby movie Ghetto Stories. You niggas grew up thinking that 1 or 2 blocks is your whole world. That's
Yeah,
his mind. You know, that's what he grew up. The stuff that he raps about. He grew up in that, so he wouldn't know how to relate to none of that. But see, this is my issue with that. That's fine and dandy. If you ain't into it, you ain't into it. Why you gotta call somebody else weird or crazy because you don't understand what they into, or because
yeah.
somebody is being themselves?
But see, that's what that is. People tend to either like they I don't know. Well, they used to say people fear what they don't understand, but people try to pass it off as just because of it, they don't understand it, then therefore it's something wrong with it. But it's not that. It's just that it's just different. It's not wrong. It's just different. So, like a good example, I don't know. That's just like okay, like with religion, you got all these different religions, but at the end of the day, if you truly believe in God, then it's just one God for us all. He just has many names, and that's because God is everything to everybody all the time. You
I
know,
mean, I'm not religious, not whatsoever, not no more. But I actually believe that it's all the same. Just everybody got a
people
unique,
don't.
its own
Yeah,
perspective.
and he has many names. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not religious either. I'm just spiritual. But
Me too.
I mean, I feel like God lives within all of us, and that's how you get to have a personal relationship with God. Because man is the one who complicated God with religion. You know,
Yeah,
you got all these different denominations, and you do this and do that, and I mean, that's just crazy. And shit, you gotta go pay tithes, all this shit. Like,
no,
no. I mean,
I
and I mean,
stopped
I ain't
doing it
knocking people
because
that do. If you want to pay tithes, go pay them, and more power to you. I mean, but to me, that's if God I feel like if God see somebody struggling to make ends meet, it would it does not seem like a loving God would want you to take like your bill money and go put it in the church plate
yeah,
just to be in favor of the people that's in the church. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I just don't feel like not a loving God. And God, that's all God is love. I don't think He would want us to, I mean, I don't know. It's weird. People just always make things weird.
I stopped going to church because, and I won't say his name, I won't say the name of the church, but this is Chicago, the person I'm talking about. I'm not a sports fan, so let me rephrase that. I'm not a typical sports fan, the basketball, football, baseball. I'm not into none of that. But
Mhm.
technically speaking, battle rap is a sport. So I'm into battle rap because it's
Oh
competition.
yeah. Competition, yeah.
It's competition. It's a sport of opinion. So I'm into that. But anyways, I just so happened to win two free tickets to the White Sox game. It's a White Sox baseball game. I'm not into it. I just wanted to go just to experience it, just to see what it's like.
Mhm.
And it's free. I ain't
Yeah.
gotta pay for nothing. My
Right.
pastor told me I act like a white boy because I went to the baseball game.
See,
Well,
that's
you
not
clearly know I'm not into
fair.
sports.
That's not fair. I mean, my son, he watches basketball and football on TV and stuff, but he went to a hockey game. I mean, and he he that's just I mean, but look, check it out. I would rather my son go to hockey than be doing other bullshit. Cause
Exactly.
I was a single mother, so and raising a boy is hard. And my mom, thank God, she was there to like baby, like watch him while I worked and stuff, so I always knew he was safe. But hell
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, I would rather because I remember like I think he was like maybe 14 or 15 when Trayvon Martin got shot and killed, and that about scared me to death because he was at the age where like him and his friends would go to the mall and all this old stuff, and it was just a scary time to be a parent. But yeah, like now, I mean, he does what he my son built his own computer. Him and his friend they
Oh
built his
wow,
computer.
my
So I
brother did
mean,
that too.
yeah, and see, so now that's what he does, like for as like his profession. That's what he does, and I mean, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm very proud of him because it could have went left. Because let me tell you, it was hard. I struggled to raise him. We wasn't like living no cushy life. Like I was busting my ass. It was times I worked two jobs. Like shit.
Hmm.
So I mean, I'm glad he turned out the way he did, and now he ain't no square, and now can't nobody get over on him. And like, don't I mean, don't try it because you ain't gonna like the results. But yeah, no.
Man, I feel as though like how you just said he could have been another way, but he turned out in a decent way. That's how I feel like like with the G Herbo, all people who watch that shit, y'all some nerds, ooh this and that, but you the one facing jail time and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
You shut your ass
Yeah.
up.
And see,
And
he could have easily went a different route. My son could have, because I mean, his dad was doing stuff, but I chose to. After I had my son, I realized that you really gotta pay attention to what your kids see you do and what they see you go through. And even
yeah,
though I was young and stuff like that, I had to get up out of that relationship because it would have damaged him. And kids, people think that all that bickering and fighting and arguing around kids and stuff don't affect them. It does,
oh, it
you
definitely
know.
does.
And it don't matter if both parents is in the home. If both parents are in the home and they don't love each other, kids see that shit,
Hmm.
and it affects them. And I mean, and I could prove it over and over and over again. That stuff, they pay attention to everything that you do. And that's, I mean, I put my heart and soul into my son, like for real, because I was not gonna lose him to no bullshit.
Uh,
Like instead of like out on the streets hustling and stuff, he would like go shovel snow and shit like that to make money. You know what I'm saying? And
but see,
things
that's
like
the
that.
stuff people need to be doing. Like we used to do that when we was little. I barely see that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been a hustler, always been a hustler, but he hustled the right way. Even like where if he wanted money and stuff, he would like sell his games and shit to his friends. He stole a whole game console one time. I mean, he had one, but he had another one too. And so he sold one. He sold one. One time I had ordered him this skateboard that he swore up and down he wanted. And we ordered it and everything out of what is that damn? Is it CCS or something like that? I don't know if that's the skateboard people. What? Next thing I know, I'm in the bedroom chilling, about to go to bed. I hear somebody knock on the door, and I hear it open and close real quick. I go and I was like, "Who was that?" He was like, "Oh no." He was like, "Oh nobody, ma. I just stole my skateboard." And I was like, "What? You just sold your skateboard? I paid like $100 for that motherfucker." He was like 14 then, but he was like, "I needed some money." I'm like, "Well, I mean, it's better than selling other shit, I guess, or whatever. At least I ain't got to worry about him going to jail or getting hurt over that." You know what I'm saying? Because you don't never,
Mhm.
you know what I mean, for real. People got to wake the fuck up. Just because, hell, me, I done struggled. I come from poverty, I come from the hood, all of those shit. But it ain't where you live, it's how you live. You got to wake the fuck up at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. And people be like, oh, this person is a product, like somebody that's in the streets, jail, or a statistic, I should say. Oh, they a product of the environment. Okay, yeah, that might be true, but you can choose to go another route. Like, look at me. I was deep in the hood. Like, I come from some of the most dangerous areas, and yet
Yeah.
I didn't let that affect me. I didn't. I mean, when I was with the gangs, I wasn't really one. I was just okay. You live in this area, so they gonna label you as something. But I really was never that. I can't help who my cousins is.
Right. You can't help who you can to. I mean, hell, we all got them. I got a whole fucking slew of them. Shit. Hell, my mama's daddy and his brothers and shit, they was so fucking crazy that they either killed each other or killed somebody and went to jail.
Um,
They didn't give a fuck. Like one of my uncles, he split his wife's head open with an axe.
whoa!
Yeah. I
Th-
mean, but
This down
I
there,
mean,
well, you heard
huh?
this down there in Kentucky?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, like my mom's side of the family, on her dad's side, they all fucking off the damn chain. Every last one of them. But I mean, but that shit ain't supposed to be glorified. That shit, that's just dysfunction. Shit,
Mhm.
for real. Like my great granddaddy, he was a bootlegger, and he had a Bible in one. He wore suits all the time. Every day he wore a suit, even though he was a coal miner, but he was also a bootlegger. And he kept a Bible in one pocket of his uh suit vest and a pistol in the other one. And he slept with a gun up on his pillow. And he lived to be 98.
Oh, yeah. And that's the
So,
opposite of me. I remember, you remember I told you I collect my swords and my knives and everything?
mm-hmm.
I'm looking at two swords under. Okay, my daughter got the top bunk bed. I'm looking at two swords that I put under her bunk bed. I got a knife in my hand. It's a sword dangling above my daughter's head on a plaque on the wall. And then it's another sword that I'm looking at in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, but
Yeah.
hey, that's what you into though. And if shoot, somebody get their head knocked off for real, cut clean off. People don't understand. They think that just because people ain't out in the streets like they lame or all of those stuff, please, honey, don't even try it. I've seen my mama. Oh my God, my mom's notorious for guns, honey. Oh God, whew, to the point to where I be just I don't even. I guess maybe I just blank out. I done been around guns my entire motherfucking life, and my mom, she was notorious for that shit. Like my mom's off the fucking charts. Well, she's older now. She's about to. Her birthday is the 9th of this month, but she's settled down a lot. But when she was raising me, my mom, and I got that from her. My mom stepped for me, and I stepped for mine for real. So
Yeah. Man, I don't know with that. But no, see, me personally, I ain't never like it's just like you said. People be like, oh, he's scary, young man, he this and that, but you don't know that the scariest person in the okay. If you put a scary dude in a room with somebody who is a well-known killer, nine
Mm-hmm.
times out of ten, that scary dude is gonna be the one to walk out that room. Why? Because yeah,
Yes,
the
because
killer,
fear
they
turns into
vicious and
danger.
all that, but
Yeah.
they scared. They wanna live. They wanna survive. That's like if you know what Saw is, the movie Saw, the whole
Oh yeah.
series.
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah, that's like that. You put somebody through that, and if they got that survival instinct, they gonna survive. You put the scariest dude in a room with a real killer or stepper, whatever you wanna call it, man, he gon' and I just think that is so awkward.
It is. It really is.
Nah, nah,
Like, I mean, but no, because fear is gonna turn. The last thing you want to do is put fear in somebody, because
something
then
for
once you
you up.
put fear in somebody, your life is in danger. Then them tables gonna turn quick as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah. But that's my mentality too. I ain't no killer, but don't push me like Tupac said in his
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Don't push me.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm the type. I don't go around looking for trouble either. I don't bother people, and that's because I don't want people to bother me.
Yeah, that's me too. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But if I have to fight, it's gonna be for a good reason. You
Yeah.
ever see me in jail, somebody report Chris Partlow 773 locked up, it's gonna be knock on wood. Cause my daughter done told me somebody done did something to her that's inappropriate.
Oh yeah.
uh,
Most
you know,
definitely.
them
Yeah.
kind of situation. That's what I'm going. I'll be proud with a smile on my
Right.
face to go to jail. To somebody touch my daughter, not what? Okay, yeah, I go to jail for that proudly. But anything else, nah, that ain't
Yeah. That's true. I mean. Yeah, that'd be yeah. I'm a lover too. I try to be, but people are a lot to deal with sometimes. That's why I like animals so much. I love me some animals, 'cause people are just oh
me.
fucking bonkers. Jesus. Mm-mm. Like even when I go like to the grocery store and shit, I'll be like, oh my god, let me hear him get the fuck out of here, cause it's always somebody in there doing the most. Always. Oh. Like,
Nah,
uh-uh. I
I,
mean,
I,
extra, like, like doing the motherfucking most. It can be, you can be minding your own motherfucking business, not talking to nobody, and somebody will come up to you and dump all their emotional bullshit onto you. And I'm like, what?
do
Like,
you know how? Oh my God, I deal with that
yeah,
every day, all
that,
day.
yes, yes. And I'm like, damn, there's a lot of people in the world that need somebody to talk to for real, cause damn, I don't know you from a can of paint. Here you done told me your whole life story. Shit.
Nah,
Like, and I don't be that. I don't even make eye contact with people for that reason. Because I'm like, no, no, no. Mm-mm.
do you know how many people I've met or became cool with who just randomly came up to me and told them, okay, she don't want me to say her name, she don't want me to, so I ain't trying to embarrass you or nothing when you see this, but, the name that I told you that I called her, that I said last night, I said I'm
Oh
gonna talk to
yeah.
her. Yeah, I call her Foxy. That's the nickname I gave her, as in
Oh, that's
Foxy
sweet.
Brown,
That
as in
is sweet.
Foxy Brown. So I'm gonna just say that much. But the stuff that she be saying, I I deterred her from like we was having a conversation, and she was telling me, is there anything that I'm doing wrong or you don't like? Tell me. Like, please be honest with me. And I told her, what I told you, what she be saying about herself.
Oh
Like,
yeah. See, I
yeah,
hate that. For real. But you know what? I have more male friends than I do female friends for that reason alone because females are naturally catty and I don't like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if anything, we should be like lifting each other up. You know what I'm saying? Not tearing each other down because
Uh-huh.
I mean, life is rough enough. You know what I'm saying? And when I like watch females like be taking shots at each other and all that other stuff. I don't like that. I feel like it's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
really. And I've seen a lot of ignorant ass bullshit. And and I have seen women make fools out of themselves over a man too, and I don't like that either. And then like to like females would be trying to be friends, but then they be talking about each other behind their back. That's not cool at
Oh yeah,
all.
that too. The okay. I'm gonna let you finish what you said, but then I'm gonna explain something to you about the areas I told you about, and when I explain it to you, you will fully understand why I feel the way I feel. But go ahead.
Okay. No, I mean, I feel like if if you supposed to be somebody's friend, then a friendship is like a bond, and I feel like you at least should honor the your friendship, whether y'all get mad at each other or not. I don't feel like when if they not looking you in your face, you can't trust them. I don't think that's cool.
Uh,
Like, you know, if somebody confides in you and shit like that, then that shit stays between you and that person. Not the minute y'all get off the phone or the minute you go home or they go home, then you on the phone telling somebody else what they just said. That's not cool. Or kicking somebody when they down, all of those shit. But now, what was you gonna say? Cause I'm probably just going on and on. So you go ahead.
you good? Let me grab my lighter real quick. You good, big head? Say say what up, YouTube. Well, YouTube.
Hey,
Hi,
who, who is that?
Samaya.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Good.
Did you have a good day today?
Yeah, go to school 3 times.
Oh, you did, and now you're home.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's tomorrow? Is tomorrow Friday? Yeah. And then you be home for 2 days on the
Yeah.
weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday.
So what you gonna do this weekend? You gonna
Uh,
play?
huh?
Do you like to play? What do you play?
Watching YouTube. What you watching on YouTube? Women sick and proclaim Roblox. Women sick and
Oh,
Roblox.
oh,
These some internet babies over here. Yes.
yeah, I know. Yes, I trust me. My son was born in '99, so yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Samantha.
Oh,
Yeah, but you can
that's
call me Sam.
Sam. She said you can call her Sam. All right, going back to your manga. Going back to your stuff. Stuff, not Among Us. You mean is. Oh, you want to watch that crap? Hey, not so fast. Hey, your cartoons are weird. I'm gonna keep saying that. Your cartoons are weird. Y'all got some weird old cartoons. Maya, look. If your cartoon's not weird, then explain SpongeBob to me. Can't no Sponge talk.
Oh
That's
Lord.
just weirdo stuff. SpongeBob.
Oh no,
This the
SpongeBob
third.
is a
That's the
trip.
third time I done put on my YouTube. This strange, bro.
Oh, that's sweet. That's a fun age too.
And you see how me and her talk. We talk like that to each other all the time, bro. First, that's how we talk. You think that
Yeah.
was my best friend,
Yeah,
bro? She
everybody.
calling me bro and everything.
Oh. That's sweet though. No, me, that's how me and my son are. Like, yeah, we super close. We sure are.
But oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What I was gonna say. Hold on, 1 second. Hold
What'd you say?
on. No, I'm saying 1 second. 1 second. Hold
Oh yeah, no, take your time. I was trying to make sure my dog didn't start barking because she's looking out the window. She be meddling.
on. What I was gonna say about the Aries person. I don't date. Well, I don't associate with Aries, even though my baby's is Aries. But
Mhm.
okay, that person, mind you, this young lady, if you look at her, she's beautiful on the outside, all that. Inside, that's a freaking demon.
Ugh.
And not only does she go around doing evil stuff because she's bitter at the world because of unfortunate things that she can't have, she does evil stuff, and the stuff I said about being offended about the R word. She basically called me the R word, but she tried to put it in a pretty fancy way. She tried to say that I have the like. That's pretty much the bougie way of her calling me slow. That's pretty much what she was
What? Oh my gosh. Oh
saying.
Lord.
And
Mm.
then what's even more messed up, I went to high school with her. She
Mhm.
didn't say not barely 2 words to me in high school.
Mhm.
But okay, you remember the first live I told you about my best friend, and I told you why I can't date her and all that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, when she found out that we knew each other, because I didn't know they knew each other, but when she found out I knew her, now you want to talk to me because
Well.
they got a history with each other. Now you want to talk to me when you find out that's who got my interest.
Yeah. Yeah. No. See, that's that caddy stuff I be talking about. For real. I'm telling you. And I
Uh,
mean, oh Lord, it's just not a good look. My grandma used to always say, and my mama the same way, said if you can make it through your life and have three good friends, you are a blessed individual because friends do not come in packs. If you could make it in life and
facts,
have three good friends, you're a blessed person.
facts.
'Cause, yeah, let's see, people that's just they whole. And part of it is they don't even see nothing wrong with it. Like I could see, because everybody makes mistakes and everybody does that, but you're supposed to learn from that stuff. You're not supposed to go around being a person who damages other people. Like
Facts.
that's not
Matter of fact,
cool.
look, I'm putting something in your DM, right?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
putting something in your DM, and what I said about her being beautiful, you gonna agree with me.
Okay.
Beautiful on the outside, I should say. On the inside, that's a different story.
Oh yeah, yeah. But you know what? Uh, her her smile don't reach her eyes.
Don't reach our eyes.
Yeah, when people smile, it's supposed to you're supposed to see it in their eyes too. But she just smiling from the cheeks down. That's not a genuine smile.
Okay, hold on, let me see another one. See this one. Okay, yeah, this one. This one.
That's why people sometimes call me a black Chinese, because when I smile, you can barely see my fucking eyes.
Mhm. Okay, I sent you another one. Maybe you can see
Oh,
it
okay.
better that way.
Yeah, but okay. I mean, she's pretty on the outside. Yeah, I'll give her that. But I'm talking you talking about like on the inside, you can see it in her eyes. Because even with that picture, look at everybody else in the picture, and then look at her. She's worried about taking
Mhm.
a good picture. Everybody else is genuinely having a good time.
And she tried, basically, she didn't understand. She don't understand my relationship with my best friend. Why I got a bond with somebody who, hold on, I'm gonna have to check, DM you that word.
Okay.
Hold on. Gotta watch what you say around here.
That's sad. Jesus, well,
Okay, I DM'd it to you.
oh, okay.
You gotta be careful what you say. So if I
Yeah.
can't say something out loud, I'm gonna DM it to you.
Oh, okay.
And for the record,
Right.
anybody, because I've been noticing people coming in and not saying nothing, but leaving. Kenny was the only one that said something. I ain't talking about nobody but personal stuff right now. Personal people in my life. So anybody eardropping.
Right. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Say it again, because I don't think I heard it. Did it like all the way through?
I said for those, I've been noticing people been coming in and leaving, but not saying nothing. Kenny was the only
Oh.
one that said something. So I'm saying for those who keep eardropping right now, I ain't talking about nobody on the internet, no situations. I'm talking about my personal situations right now. For anybody that's
Oh.
being nosy.
Oh, and the same go for me. I mean, I ain't with all that stuff. No, I'm just on here. This is my.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just on. It's your live, and you invited me on. I'm just on here talking. I ain't talking about nobody. No, I don't do all
yeah,
that.
me neither. I just had to put it out there, but no, she said to her the other day, and I told you my baby is autistic, and she was making excuses for another child who basically was trying to bully my daughter, and
Mm-mm.
it got to the point where if I feel like I gotta put hands on y'all to protect my kid, then we don't need to be around.
Yeah, no, right, for real. Cause now I didn't play about my child, and I didn't like. Kids is off limits, like for real. Like no, for real. One thing about it now, kids will have you out in the motherfucking field, whether you want to be out there or not.
Yeah,
I'm for real, cause like I got into like the very last got into a fight one time right before I had to go to like my one of my college classes, but it was over uh like living in the projects. Jesus Christ, it just oh my god. And when my son was little, that's where we lived. But it was this one chick who thought that she could just say whatever fuck she wanted to say and wasn't nothing gonna happen. And I had already had words with her the night before, and I told her, I was like, if I had to come back out here based off of some shit that you said to my son instead of coming to me, then you gonna have some problems, and that's just what it was. And I almost went to jail and everything right before I had to go to school, but shit, I ain't give no fucks. Uh-uh. Nah, for real, cause I'm sure enough gonna step for mine. I mean, cause you think about it, your kids is here based off of you, cause nobody ever asked to be here. You know what I'm saying? And the least you could
right.
do is is take care of them and protect them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel.
Right.
But um, and
That's
that's why
how
I
I
only had
feel.
one because I was like, damn, I I was like, I'm gonna wind up in going to the pen over this shit. Like, because one time I was like, we lived upstairs, and it was she wasn't an adult, but she was out there acting like an adult. She was like maybe 13 or 14, and she was out there like talking mad crazy. Now, mind you, my son's a grown man now. Like, he's not a child anymore. He's a grown man. But man, I was telling her to go get her mama, and she started cussing at me, and I almost jumped out the motherfucking window to get to her. Cause I was that fucking like turned, and I was like, I gotta get myself together. I'm gonna have a fucking nervous breakdown because I would have broke every bone in my body if I had to jumped out the second story.
Hell no.
But that's what I'm saying. That's just like going into you go into like protection mode when you got to like protect your kids. Cause like I literally was not thinking like I was gonna jump out the motherfucking window, and then it had to been God that stopped me. Cause I was like, she was I can't stand it when teenagers like disrespect grown folks. That's so But anyway, I'm glad that's over with, and that's why I only had one child because I was like, if I gotta be a single parent, I cannot keep doing this. Like,
Oh
mm-mm.
man.
And
Man,
then
I
on top of that, you gotta be careful who you bring around your kids too.
yeah,
Like, for real. I ain't saying that you shouldn't like, because I mean, adults have needs and stuff like that, but you can't just be like locked in with every single person. Every
right.
single person does not deserve to meet your kids. Like for
Man,
real.
the Aries woman basically she unfortunately won't be blessed to bear any children. And so that's why she walk around evil the way she do.
Oh Lord. Well, she needs to go get professional help for that because that's yeah. Because I mean, because even though she's doing being evil to other people, she's also hurting herself. You know how many years you take off of your life by being negative and doing evil shit? Like the universe does not welcome that. It does not bless that type of behavior. Like no. And you truly get back what you put in. Like what you put out into the universe, it comes right back to you.
Exactly. You out here causing mischief and chaos, you gonna get it back.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
Yeah.
how that one of my favorite quotes. People say you live by the sword, you die by the sword, but then the black version, or the hood version, I should say, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. I believe in that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Definitely. And I mean, even history proves that. Even I mean, it could be present situations or past situations. History has definitely proven itself over and over and over again. Like, and I don't see why people don't try to at least wake up, but I don't know. We live in a broken system, we live in a broken world. But the only way to fix any of that is you got to fix yourself. You cannot fix other people. You got to worry about yourself first. Get yourself together first.
Right.
Panga. Don't you dare. No, no, no. You leave that dog alone. Mm-mm. Chill out now. Don't start that. Good Lord, she gonna bust my eardrums if she starts barking. Oh,
See, that's why I'm on the way I'm on. I stay out the way. And if I can sense some kind of some animosity or tension between some people, I'm gonna go the other way. Want
Yeah,
my name tied to no dirt, so what I'm
yeah.
saying.
No, I mean my other channel is not even gonna be nothing like this. Hell, I might do it. It might be a cooking. I might be cooking one day. I might be planting flowers the next. I might be making something. Yeah, it's gonna be totally fucking different because this shit is crazy, like for real. And and I don't know. It's just I feel like I I can't fix the world, and I'm not gonna try. Not anymore. I used to think I could, but you can't save the world. But I feel like whatever I do, as long as it's positive, then it'll be good. It'll be all right.
That's all I feel. What I was gonna say. Um, I don't know. I think that's why I ventured to the stuff I mentioned, like with the drawing and then the rap. That'll be fun. Like all of my songs, like if you actually could physically, if anybody, it's only one person that has physically sat down and watched me as I was recording the song, and they see like the little body movement. I can't dance or nothing, but when I'm in my zone, I'll be moving a certain way. It's like I'm dancing in a way.
But
And all that before I be laughing and smiling like when I the slide when I did slide
yeah,
man I was smiling and everything and then
yeah,
to hear Duck in the background with the and all that.
yeah. I mean, for real, I fuck with I fuck with Doug. For real, for
Yeah.
real.
And then you
Yeah.
was telling me don't be discouraged about not
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, you gotta, cause you. I mean, you're a good person, and so cause you'll never know when the same opportunity will present itself to you again. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You don't never know, hell. Or I mean, and once a one door, if one like when you would just be surprised, like the opportunities that come back around to you. Because I don't know. I know it's sometimes even with myself. Sometimes I'll be like, man, I can't get this done. I can't get that done and stuff. Cause like this, that, and the third. But sometimes you just gotta just just chill out and just let it ride and see how it do.
man,
Cause when you got good intentions, then it's gonna always work out.
man,
Woo.
I ain't discouraged or nothing. I mean, shout out Mama Duck, at least for
Oh,
entertaining the thought.
absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah.
always that, yeah. No, I didn't want you to be, because I hate when that happens. I don't like to see people discouraged or disappointed and shit. I mean, that's why I was just. But you said that you was cool, so I was like, okay, yeah, yeah,
No,
that's
I
cool.
actually, they say don't nothing beat a failure but a try. Like you, it's the fact that I tried.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. But have you ever ran into people that no matter when you run into them, ain't nothing ever going right for them? Let them tell it,
Yeah.
just like they don't ever have nothing positive to say. No,
No, it's the
I mean,
fact that I tried, and yeah, it wasn't a success, but at the same time, okay, you hear Mama Duck name in Chicago, that's a celebrity name. That's celebrity status
right?
now.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So the fact that people even like, Mama Duck, damn, you knew Duck too. Like get the fuck out of here. You know Mama Duck like that. I don't know
Ugh.
her. I mean, I don't know her personally or nothing. I don't like. I support what she's doing. I think she's hilarious and all that. And
Oh
you know,
yeah,
rest in peace to
definitely.
all her children and all that. But
Yeah.
like man, I don't know her like personally, but just to say like that the point where I can at least well, I didn't talk to her personally, but I got people that like you, for example, you network or whatever, and now I got a link, and then you know she know Trench's news personally, and which I'm tired with him.
Right. Now, see, that right there is a real good connection because he knows a hell of a lot more than I do. I just have messaged her like a couple of times, like here and there, but not. I've never met her. I've never talked to her on the phone. None of that. So it ain't
Yeah.
like I'm over here like, oh yeah. No, I ain't trying to put on like it.
And then you know what's so crazy? The stuff I was seeing in slide, I don't normally never rap like that. I don't talk about guns like that, but I said something
But
about a
it was
40.
good though. Yeah, you said all kinds of shit. You was on fire. It was
I said,
good.
don't let me put this forward. Don't let me get it started. Don't make me pull this forward. Something I said, and I don't look. I freestyle for the record. I don't write nothing. All my stuff be freestyle. It's just when I get high, what comes to here, I just spit out. And if it sounds, if I don't like it, like what I said, I listen to it and I go redo the verse. That's just how I do
Oh yeah,
it.
yeah.
And that slide, I actually
You
did
was.
it. Yeah, I actually did it two times.
Did
Yeah, the first version it was alright, but it was just basic because I wasn't really high. I went and smoked that blunt,
you?
let it kick in. I went and smoked that blunt, let it kick with joint, let it kick in, and
And then you
I'm
was
hearing the
turned after
music,
that.
and man,
That's what's up.
I said I said my neighborhood where I'm from in Chicago and everything. 110,
Yeah,
huh?
because
Yeah.
I at first I was like, "Is this him?" And then I was like, "Yeah, that's him." And then because I was like, "Dang, you was snapping on." I swear, because I listened to it, I know at least 3 times. I was like, "Is that him?" And I was like, "Yeah,
Uh,
that's him."
if you hear any song that you hear by me, and if it first come on and you hear Buck Buck, then that's definitely me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I heard that in that song, and that's you had told me that that was your old moniker.
Hmm.
Is that the right word, moniker? Your
Yeah, you right.
old. Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, okay, to me, even though I don't know Duck personally, I didn't know him. I don't know, like, I never met him or nothing. But to me, it was like if I knew Duck and
Mhm.
he say, man, look, I'll give you a feature if you can do this challenge for me, okay? What's the challenge, Duck? Go rap on my slide beat and make it fire, make it sound like some street shit, make it sound like, you know, some niggas that want to really go slide to. And
Man.
man, I don't know. It just came out. I said a lot of shit, double pump, something. I was
Yeah,
seeing a
yeah.
lot of
You
shit.
was snapping. You was for real. Yeah, you was.
I said, fuck your pride. Push it to the side. Brains on your lap for a thought, let it clap. Something I said.
Yeah,
Brain,
see?
yeah, brains
And I
on your
remember
lap,
them
got a thought,
words.
yeah. And you know what's so crazy? I freestyle some shit, but I have no idea what the fuck I just said. So I had to wait until the
Man.
song is done to play it back. And then
So you can know what you said?
so I can know what I said. And then when I'm listening to the shit, I'm playing it back. I'm like, wait, I just said that?
That's your
Damn,
alter ego coming out.
I'm like, wait, I just said, like, bro, I have to play
Yeah.
my shit, so I'll be like, that boy just stop.
And see that, and I mean, see now that's cool though. That's talent right there. Cause I couldn't do it. No, I'd be here all day trying to come up with the first damn bar. Shit, for real. That's a
Well,
talent.
see, for me, like I told you, I always been around music. But then my one cousin, D-Nonology, who I played the song yesterday, he was the
Mm.
first. He was the first rapper in our family. Like he started off going to talent
Oh
shows and
yeah,
plays and all that. And then once he
yeah,
started, he influenced everybody else in the family to start rapping. So
man.
he's one of my musical influences. J Live. I mean, we started rapping around the same time, but professionally, he was out there before me. So them plus battle rap, them is my musical influences, and then like how I met Snoop, and I mean I don't know Doug personally, but you know all the little
No, that's what's
situations.
up.
Yeah, even Trenches News said I'm wrong. He said it before, and that
Yeah,
man
I
is
mean you
so quick.
are.
And that man is so quick to tell somebody, man, that shit garbage. He says just like that. That shit garbage.
Nah, that's what's up. Nah, got some talent. That's you know how many people would love to be able to do that. Like for real, that's a big thing. A
And
big deal.
when you look at me and you look at my face, you wouldn't even think what I say on my raps. You wouldn't even think I talk like that. People be thinking
Shit.
I'm so innocent.
But you be snapping on them beats now. I ain't gonna hold you. For real. Real for real.
Hey, that's just
Man.
that's all it ain't nothing but practice. Like,
Man.
okay, how I started rapping, my cousins, all us, we would be roasting each other, talking about each other, silly, and it started us as battling against each other, cracking jokes, and then after that, we just started rapping for real. I've been rapping since I was 14 years old.
But yeah, that's what you said, and it's something that you enjoy. That's why you're good at it. Because a person cannot be successful in something that they don't find joy in.
Yeah, and
So
and,
yeah.
and me personally, and this is no disrespect against the guys I'm talking about, but like you know Tay Savage, right?
Mhm.
People like him who got that street rep. It be guys like that with the street rep who try to do the rapping, but they not no rappers for real. They just
Yeah.
like yeah, they not no rappers for real, and then you know their music don't hit like it should. Now Vaughn
Right.
music was hidden, but to my understanding, this is a rumor. I can't confirm this, but this is just a rumor. So y'all don't come on here getting at me for this. But I heard King Von had a ghostwriter.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard, but I don't know how I
Oh,
can't confirm
wow.
that.
Right. Well,
But if you
I
you
mean,
you listen to some of his songs and some of the same flows, some you listen to the songs and some of the flows on different tracks, you can tell. Like for example, uh, his crazy story part one. He said,
mhm.
uh, he said, I got a matter of fact, wait, got a drop on a flexing nigga. He from Tennessee. Matter of fact, she be with the shit. She told me where he be. Like that's what he
Oh
said, right?
yeah. Yeah.
But then take that same flow and go with took it to the O. Got some thought she a stripper bitch. She from Kankakee. Got a Glock with a ruler clip. Boy, don't play with me. That's the same flow.
Yeah, yeah, and I heard him address that one time on a video or something. He was saying because somebody had I don't know who it was, and I don't know what video it was, but he was saying because I guess maybe somebody asked him why both of those songs sounded so much alike, and he had said something like
He
because he
wrote on
wrote
the
them
same beat.
in jail. That he yeah in jail. But I mean
Yeah,
I
he
don't
wrote on the
know.
same
Like
beat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I mean I don't know. I'm just a fan of the music, so like I don't know what he did. I mean I don't know how he wrote them, but I know everybody cannot rap. That is a
Of course.
fact. Everybody can't. I mean, and then those that can, I feel like they successful in it because they enjoy it. Because like some people will try things just for the like just because they want to make money and the shit'll go flat, and then other people will start doing something with and won't even have money in mind and make a bag just because they're doing something that they enjoy.
Right.
Like, I mean, well, one example of like because I mean, some people are just have God given talent. Like my mother, she's a retired hairdresser, like from the old school, from like
Mm-hmm.
with the Marcel irons and stuff. But before she went to beauty school, she had been doing hair since she was 13 years old. She used to that was her hustle as a child was to go and do other grown people's hair for money to help like with the bills and shit at the house or buy clothes or whatever. That was my mama's hustle was to do hair. So she's about to be 74. So I mean, for somebody to have been doing that at such a young age, that's a God given talent. And to do it well enough so people want to pay you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
True.
But my mom was one of those hairdressers from the old school, like for real, for real. The Marcel irons off the stove, all that type stuff. Like, man, for real. But I
Um.
tell you what, this show has saved us a whole bunch of money because we sure ain't got to run up in no beauty shop.
Facts.
Mm, we can do our own shit.
Man, we've been up here for 2 hours.
Dang, already?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
Feel like I just
wild.
started the live like 20 minutes ago.
Damn. See, that's what happens when you. One of these days when we go live, we're gonna like have a topic and we're gonna see how that go. Like whatever you think of that you want the topic to be about, and then I can try to give, I don't know, like maybe feedback. I'm not feedback, but just like, I don't know. It'd be
Man,
something to.
we can talk about whatever. I got you. One day I'm gonna hit your DM and just I actually write notes in my phone, so I be having to remind myself. So one day I hit your DM about something. Actually, I think what would be funny, and no,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna review it on my, we're not gonna play it on YouTube or nothing. But I think one day what I should do is the next time Vito go live, is I should record it on my daughter's phone, what he's
mm-hmm.
saying, and play
Oh,
the audio, on
yeah.
here.
Oh my gosh, yes, yes. Cause he be, I mean, he is in a whole nother world. It's like he feel like the way he portray himself, it's like he got his own planet that he's the ruler of. And like,
Yeah. He
yeah,
don't give a damn about no niggas. He don't give a damn about the police.
mm-mm,
That boy get
not
on
at
there and
all.
say, that boy get on there and say, full government names. Oh, y'all tag so and so y'all in here. And when that hoe get in here, I'm gonna expose her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Like, yeah, and that's his cousin.
I know he don't care. He does not care one at all. Like, mm-mm, he don't care. Cause the way he be going in on them, you would think it was just a nigga in the road. Shit.
Man, you would think the DD girl he be talking about, you would think that's his baby mama or a bitter ex he into, with ex-wife or something.
Yes, yes, exactly. 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 That part. But I mean, for real, cause like I mean, he be like so amped up. Black folks is already like got problems with heart problems, blood pressure. I be like, he gonna have a damn stroke.
Man, I had to tell him that because he mostly go live on Facebook. So I had to tell him that one day. I'm like, stop yelling, bro. You gonna have a heart attack. You gonna have a stroke.
Hell yeah. I mean, and he will get the like he'll be coughing and all this stuff, and I mean, I'll be like, man,
Them nasty ass
and
black and
he'll pick
nails
up.
don't make it no better.
Hell no, hell no, hell no. It don't make it no better at all. And he don't give a damn. He probably, if I was to say, if I was to comment and say, don't watch out, you might have a stroke, I'd probably get cussed out.
He did that to somebody this morning too. That shit was so funny. I put their ass
Mm-mm.
on blast. They say the little boy was telling him, I guess that's his cousin or son, whoever he is. The little boy was telling him he hungry. He's like, ah, go on back in there. Go
Oh
tell
my
Big Day.
gosh.
Go
Yes, he
tell
always
Big
be.
Day.
Ooh, and he always be getting Big Day involved in some shit. He be like, "Hey, Big Day, tell him what so and so said about so and so," and I'll be like, "Oh my god!" I'm
I like
like,
Vito though, man.
he's funny. He is funny as shit.
Man, he was doing the Macarena and shit. You remember the Macarena?
Yes,
He was
yes.
doing that on one video, man. That shit was so funny.
He do all kinds of shit. I mean, like that Karate Kick. All I heard him go was ah, like that, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Hell no.
Uh-uh. And then
Mm,
when he
Vito.
had that hospital gown draped over him after he got shot that time, and then that girl was like, she said something about him wearing that hospital gown everywhere, and he said, I ain't had that hospital gown on in 2 months. I was like, what?
Uh, my cousin Jay Live, he sent me two videos of Vito. They like a month or two old, but he sent it to me today.
Uh-huh.
One video, one video was when Big Yavo put it out there. I mean, I'm sorry, when Vito put it out there that Big Yavo allegedly, and I say allegedly, Yavo, don't kill me, but allegedly he gave that girl the STD that she couldn't get rid of, and
Oh,
and then the girl video with her in there too, and then Yavo's version, and then another video he sent me was it had Vito was driving and two girls pulled up on him on the side of him. He thought they was some ops. He pulled his gun out.
oh Lord. Oh my gosh. Well, you know
Yeah.
what? I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. I mean, if that alleged uh whatever that was, or whatever that girl got the alleged in, infection or whatever. I would be surprised because he be talking about what all he be doing. And I mean, the way he talk, he just be just going full throttle with it. Like everything below the belt is just what it is. And I'm like, oh, like how can you go around doing that? And he gonna fuck around and have a house in Virginia if he don't watch it. You can't just be doing it like booty and everything. Ugh. Like, ugh.
You know what's so crazy? The man
Uh-uh.
be talking about all these people. And he still lives in the area where he's talking about.
Oh, I know. He lets that be known. He lets that be known. And he be telling people when he see them that it's up and all this old stuff and calling them all kind of pussy bitches and just whatever come to his mind. And like, I mean, I just now don't get me wrong. I know how to ride out on somebody. Don't get me wrong, and I'll read you down. But I cannot imagine starting my day like that every fucking day. Every day, like
I can't do it.
I mean, I wouldn't be. I would probably wouldn't even get out of bed if I like opened my eyes and the first thing came to mind was I got smoke with somebody.
Yeah,
Like every day, like, oh, let me hear it and go live so I can call this motherfucker out and this motherfucker out and this, that, and the third. And oh yeah, this happened and tell so and so that I seen this, that, and the third and they kids got taken away and why you ain't feeding your kids? I mean, no. Whew, honey.
nah. For one
Mm-mm.
thing, if I got a beef with you, that's between me and you. Your kids, your mama, whoever ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, and he don't care. He don't spare nobody.
Uh-huh.
He don't spare a soul. He was even riding out on one chick about her losing her baby. And I was like,
Yeah.
golly.
I
Like
was
he is
telling you,
all gas, no brakes.
I was telling you about that situation with the girl. I believe her name was Mahogany Jackson. Rest in peace to her. That was
Mm-hmm.
a girl who was set
Yeah,
up.
rest in peace to Mahogany
Yeah, that
Jackson.
was a
That's a
girl who was
sad
set
story.
up and killed or whatever. Jumped by her friends and recorded. And most of them in jail. One of them who did that, allegedly did that, uh, committed suicide, in which that's what he was saying this morning on the live.
Oh wow.
And he was saying, I'm
Man.
glad they asked. He said, I'm glad that motherfucker did who did that to that girl. Don't let her ass
Wow.
rest in peace, burn in hell. He was saying all that.
That's messed up. And you see, and what I feel like they done got theyself into where if they can I guarantee you if the investigators get all they ducks in a row, they could probably gonna get hit with a RICO because that's organized crime right there.
And do you
And
know what's so
then,
crazy? I said that. I said the way he talked, they gonna investigate him the most.
yep, yep, and it ain't gonna be nothing because he done already implicated that there was drugs involved. He done implicated money, uh, and then of course somebody lost their life behind that,
Yeah.
and and they all conspired on that crime. So, honey, I wouldn't be surprised.
And that ain't the only crime that he talked about recently. On Valentine's Day, well,
Mm-hmm.
on Valentine's Day, it was a dude. He was a rapper. I think his name is Chris or Lil Chris or something like that. Uh, he went out on a date with his pregnant girlfriend. They went somewhere, but then
Mm.
they never came back home.
Mm-mm.
And then they end up finding their bodies. And what happened was he was one of them rappers. You know the rappers be dissing everybody, dissing the dead and all that. He was one of them rappers that dissed the dead, and they shot and killed him. And she witnessed it, and they ended up getting her too. And he was talking on that, and it's a YouTube channel called The Family.
Oh yeah, I watched that channel.
Yeah, it's The Family, and then they got The Family One. Every time they
Yep.
talk about Birmingham, they take a piece of that man live and put it in
Oh
there.
wow, cause he be providing all the receipts and stuff. Uh,
Hmm.
I know
He
he was
even
saying
had
he was
an
supposed to have
interview
some
with
kind
them.
of. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, he had an interview with them. I fell asleep before I got a chance to watch it, but like a lot of my cousin J Love, he tell me this all the time. A lot of people think that Yago working with them. I mean, damn, not Yago. My bad, Yago. Vito. Vito was working with them folks because how is you getting on the internet doing what you doing and saying what you saying?
Wow. See, hey, hang on real quick, cause I'm scared my connection gonna drop. I'm out here with my dog real quick. Hold on, okay? Just a
Do your
second.
thing, do your thing.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, hey, you can hear me?
Oh, okay. Dang, yeah, I can hear you. I didn't know it was gone. I thought my signal was dropped. That's
Sometimes it
crazy.
might, depending
Who's
on
that
you.
girl that he used? He said, I don't know. Was that his wife that he talks about sometimes? Like
Oh,
her name starts with a K, and sometimes he talks about her. I don't mean I know it was like his. I don't know if it was his girlfriend or his wife, but he was talking about how she was. It seemed like she was on live, playing gospel music and singing and stuff, and he was saying on his live that she was putting on a show for everybody.
hmm yeah. I don't know I don't know who that is to him, but he be going him on everybody. I wouldn't even be surprised. That
Nah,
man that sat up there and said, "F my grandma, she weird." Like, bro, what?
yeah, I know, and that's why I'm like, is he doing this like as like trying to get? I don't know, like trying to get let the police know what's up, or what is he? What is his? What is? I mean, what is his whole?
Agenda.
Yes, yes, that part, that word. Like, what? Why is he doing all of that? Cause he really takes the damn cake now. I mean, for real. And I mean, I don't really normally when he's on live, I don't really see nobody else put their face in the camera. It might be some lives that they, but I mean, I don't see. I hear him call for that one dude a lot, but I really don't see nobody like put their face in the camera and be like, "Oh, that's right, yeah." I be like, "What the?" F-?
He's on Big J.
Yeah,
I think that's his cousin or brother or whoever he is.
but you know what's funny though? It's funny to listen to the people that he be getting into it with. It's funny to listen to them clap back and ride out on him.
Yeah, yeah. The situation I was telling you about the Valentine's with the pregnant girl.
Hmm.
He went and put his 2 cents on it, and he said names. He actually named one of the shooters, and that person got arrested.
Damn. Oh my gosh. So he getting people locked up and shit. Oh my
That's
lord.
what a lot of people. Kenny, you back? But man, yeah, yeah,
It's a wonder he'll
Yavo,
even leave the damn house. Cause I mean, shit. I mean,
man. I keep saying Yavo. I listen to him more, but Vito, I listen to him entertaining wise. But
yeah,
Vito,
definitely.
Vito, the way I look at him, if anybody ever seen Moo Crump when he was alive, he had all the lives exposing people and the stuff he was doing. That's what I look at him as, like the Alabama version of Moo Crump. But the only difference is Moo Crump, he ain't got no shootouts on camera that we know of. He ain't,
Mm-mm.
he ain't got caught no bodies, or got shot on camera type stuff.
Right.
Vito, Vito, on the other hand, man, they think that man, a
See, when
lot of
I
people
first
be saying,
no, go ahead. What was you saying?
a lot of people from Bama, for sure,
Man,
Ken. A lot of
oh
people from
shit.
Bama. I'm sorry, but when he popped up, that just reminded me of the live from last night. Talking about we was double seeing you and what you say, toe touching something.
Yeah. Who?
That's
Oh,
what
you
you
talking about
kept
last
saying.
night? Yeah, here
Yeah.
he comes doing that shit again. I swear, I wish I could put a picture up right now. I swear I do, cause that's exactly what he do. But I did post 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 one up under one of his posts on Instagram because I found a picture and I was like, oh hell yeah.
That's just Kenny, man. He gon' Kenny gonna talk how Kenny gonna talk, but it is some people get offended, but hey, that's just Kenny. That's just like his slogan. What he saying? This is what we do. That's just him. But
Well, I mean
I've
that's
actually
him.
and man, some of his if you know him like I know him, for the record, I only know Kenny off the internet, but I've learned to know him. But if you know him like I know him, and you heard something like last night compared to some of the other lives I didn't sat up there and listened to, then on with him, man, he was a saint compared to most of the other times.
Oh yeah, he was. He sure was. You ain't lying. Cause I was like, you would think that butter would melt in his mouth the way he acting now. Like for real.
Hey, but I fuck with Kenny. I don't care what nobody say about him. But man, like people be like disagreeing with him a lot or whatever. Hey, you just got a lot of people do
Man,
him, and that's one thing I respect about him. He just being himself.
well, I mean, hey, freedom of speech is a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Trust me, I know. I was raised by my mother. She is the type that I have seen her get so fucking fed up with a situation to where she'll cuss somebody out and swear she trying to help them, and I'd be like, "Mama, you can't do that."
I know
Like,
people. Hey, the pastor's daughter, the Aries woman, that's her. What you
oh
just said about
gosh,
your mama, that's her.
oh Lord, what?
You cussing me out and calling me all these disrespectful stuff and yelling at me. Okay, this is a prime example, and you'll understand my saying why I feel the way I feel. When it comes to the EBT, the link cards or whatever,
Yeah,
my mother taught me how to. She taught me how to like I can call my card, like I could just call the number, punch in the numbers, and learn my balance right there while I'm out and about. That's just what I'm used
yeah,
to. That's what my mama taught me.
right,
And mind you, my mom's gone or whatever.
right,
Now,
right. And rest in peace to your mom.
appreciate that. Mind you, she's gone. So that Aries woman, she was trying to get me to download an app that helps you with the EBT balance. Well, I felt like I
Oh,
didn't need to do all that. I felt like I didn't need to do all that because I'm used to my
because
way. Oh, I'm
right, you
just
used
trying
to your way.
to say. And then, mind you, I'm over here torn up about my mama. You was
Exactly.
rolling your eyes at me and catching the attitude with me after I told you I was cool for no reason. That's gonna make me turn my attitude up.
Oh, well, of
And
course. Now,
and
my
what
mama
you
don't be doing
saw,
that type of stuff. No, my mama ain't like that. But like with that situation, all it was two different ways to get the same job done. So what difference do that make?
but for me it was more so I'm over here grieving about my mother, and I told you this is why I
But you shouldn't have had to explain that. You know what I'm saying? Like it it shouldn't have even really been an issue. I'm not trying to be in y'all's business or nothing like that, but it what difference does it make? Like you was used to doing it the way that your mom, who's no longer here, showed you how to do it, and you getting it done. So what difference does it make that you wasn't trying to download no app and go through all that?
you good, you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
My dad was calling. I be telling people I'm on YouTube Live. Do not call me, and y'all messing up my stream.
Oh Lord. Maybe he need to talk to you about something.
I talk to that man all day, every day. You beat up.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
If it was an emergency, he called me through Facebook with the video thing. But see, if it was emergency, he'll actually call my phone or he'll text me.
Oh, okay. I got you. What did he say? That's it. I don't try to censor nobody. Just let it happen and be entertained. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Well,
Like the
yeah,
movie
I mean,
Gladiator.
it is very entertaining now. Jesus. No wonder people don't have cable no more. Shit, you don't have to. Good Lord. Whenever I run into somebody that's got cable, I'll be like, you still got cable? Uh-oh.
I
Hello?
dang. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I mean we could talk it out to 2:30. Like it's 2:26 right now. We could talk it out to 2:30 because my dad just texted me something. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna have to call him because it sounds like an
Yeah, no, we
emergency.
can go ahead and get off of here.
Yeah, but yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Man, and Kenny, man, I would just love to see y'all two do a live one
Oh, Jesus. Well,
day.
honey, then you might as well pack your fucking lunch because it's really going to be a. Mm-mm.
Cause
Cause
man,
now,
y'all had me in
don't
tears
think
last night.
I don't back down from no challenge, honey.
Man, y'all had me
Mm-mm.
in tears last night. I can't even lie.
My mind was just, my brain was just spinning. Cause I was like, what is, and everything I said was crazy. It was crazy because y'all response be like, whoa. And I'm like, hey, like, shit.
Hey,
Oh,
you
good
just can't throw
Lord.
out certain things to me.
I see
Hey,
that. I see that.
put it like this. Put it like this. Put it like this. If we talking about food, but there's no food in sight, no, let me rephrase that. If we talking about chicken, for example, and there's no chicken in sight, and you asking me, do I want a breast or a thigh? As a man, as a man, and I'm not thinking about food, how do you think I'm gonna take
No, I see. I see that. I see. But I
that?
mean, y'all really, I mean, everything that is what they, I don't know how they describe the uh male counterpart as being, y'all clocked the T last night. Like y'all, yeah, y'all came through with the receipts. Cause I ain't never in my life. I mean, I said toe touch, y'all took it one way. Then I said something
Come
else, and
on,
y'all was
man.
like, "What?" And I was like, and then I said monkey in the middle, and y'all was like, "What? No, what's she talking about?" Like, really going on? Like,
No, but seriously, she was
He is
fine.
down there in the Jesus web. Well, we definitely gonna go live, Kenny Rogers. I'm not worried about that. And whatever you put on the floor is what we're gonna dress. So you just make sure you
Yeah, but we ain't talking about no other people though.
no, Kenny, don't do that. Now, don't make me take my belt off to you and tap them legs.
I can picture y'all whole life, y'all just going back and forth, and it's gonna be
I
funny.
mean, I mean, no, cause I'm up for it, definitely. I think it would be fun. So you just name the place and the time, and your girl gonna pull up.
I don't ever set the time on the live. I just send them the link. That's just me.
Lord have mercy.
But
Y'all
man,
too
as
much.
far as before I go, as far as what you
Mhm.
just said about the toe touching and everything that you said,
Uh
okay,
huh.
the way I'm raised, something might mean something different. Like one word might mean a different word in another place. Like for example, in Chicago, if you say the word Geechee, that
Mhm.
means like pretty much like a or like Geechee transform. Pretty much means
Yeah.
a
Right.
trans. But
Yes.
if you but in California, Geechee means a whole totally different thing. Like it's a battle rapper named Geechee Gotti. Out there, Geechee
Yep.
means like a shooter, killer type stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Yep. It
so
does. It's also, well, I don't know if it used to actually be like a culture of people, like, you know, Geechee, like they was down south.
yeah,
So yeah, but it changes with time, and so, but I just couldn't believe because I was using like old school basic stuff, and it was just uproar. I mean, for real, like everything had everybody in a chokehold, and I could not understand that for real.
oh come on, girl, you said something about what you say? Who would
No,
like to be? No, I know what you said. You said who would like to be pinned up against the wall? You know what I mean? Girls don't know like that shit.
like wow, yeah, bounced off the walls. Is that what it was? Yeah, it was something like, and you was
Yeah,
like, "No, I know some." I was like, "Oh Lord!"
I'm just
Like,
saying, you know, we gonna hey, look, we gonna talk about something. We gonna talk
You gonna
about something
air it
that
out.
ain't
Yeah, we
real.
gonna air it out. I see that. I was like, damn, I have had to explain every single thing I have said. Like, I can't even get to the point of anything because I gotta keep doubling back to explain, like, wait, hold up now. That's not what I mean. Like,
Kenny, you gonna let her give you that plate? You gonna let her get
Oh
you that
yeah,
plate
he
of the
gonna get
beef
a good
grill?
one. He gonna get a good one. A real good one, huh? And he'll even have leftovers. Yes,
All right, for
indeed.
sure, Kenny, for sure. I can let
All right, yeah, I'm with it. Oh Lord. Well,
her. That shit is so funny.
it
But
is, and
yeah,
he's hilarious. He really is.
I ain't
He
gonna
is.
lie, Kenny's entertaining. Kenny, like, even though this is real life, but if you had to put it like this is a movie, Kenny would be somebody who people would view as the villain, but I don't necessarily view him as a villain. I just think like he just got his own perspective and the way he deals with things and his experiences. It might
Right.
offend
Yeah.
some people, what he says, but you take it with a grain of salt. Is you gonna listen to him or not?
Yeah. I mean, and that's basically the way anything goes. It's like either you with it or you ain't. I mean, I don't know. It be getting the only thing it is if I feel like if people were more in control of their emotions and stuff, then other people's messages might be received,
Yeah,
the way that they're supposed to be received.
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. But
Uh,
then they also be like, you're supposed to know your audience and be able to read the room. And Kenny, he
yeah.
going there like acting like he Ray Charles. He don't give no fucks about no room, no audience neither. He be like, nah, let me leave my buddy alone, the gambler. Well, you better call your daddy.
Yeah, he be alright.
Jesus.
I wish. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call. Yeah, I'm gonna DM you.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
All right, all
All
right,
right.
y'all. Nice
Peace
live.
out, y'all.
Peace.
Bye.